Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Khabib is as undefeated as fighter Khabib, but we love getting the opportunity to see Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Hasbulla in his corner.
And if Hasbulla didn't have any value, probably wouldn't be in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for the former lightweight champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov. And that means we are set for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Good.
All right, well, he has officially taken the sport by storm. The bona fide welterweight contender, Khamzat Chimaev, undefeated, and appears to be on a trajectory to future championship greatness. How will he approach this stylistic challenge here tonight? A lot of people feel like he'll take the fight to the canvas, but as you know, he's got a lot of confidence in his hands. We'll see if he can find the power stroke early in this round. Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
That was nice. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be...
Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up with those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you. This is where he wants to be.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Chimaev's in half guard now. 90 seconds and counting here in our opening round. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Nice transition.
1 minute. All right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
10 seconds to go in the round. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Round 2 straight ahead.
Stop!
Great work. You just won the round. Okay, take a deep breath and relax. When we go back out there, the same game plan, but now I want you to use more kicks.
Well, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that level. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got to prepare back.
Oh, nice lands with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. Oh, he's going to slam him, DC.
Oh, man, he got that single leg. He got that single leg. He lifted him in the air, and he put him down.
That is some serious power to pick up another man and promptly put him in his place. Big opportunity now for him here on the ground.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Takedown defense holds up. Now goes to the uppercut. Oh, hip toss to get him down.
He's going to guillotine. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Knee on belly.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited.
Great submission defense on display tonight. Nice shot there by the champ. There it is. Now he's running him out. He's got to start throwing down.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Nurmagomedov.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Posture's up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Keep moving those hips until you get your guard back.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Under a minute now to go, round 2. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. breaks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert. He got it set up. He jumped on it so quick, and now he's just going from step to step, trying to get the finish. It's about to be over.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Let's get back and regroup. Take a deep breath and recover. Your wrestling wasn't sharp last round. You were forcing the shots. You know what we did in the gym.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and gotta be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offense.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to follow up. Kill shot is what they call it going in the fight. Big right hook there by the champ.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Right to the knee on belly.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing.
And now he's got the back. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Chimaev's in half guard. Grounded pound strike there now. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Nurmagomedov.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Guard. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Oh, hammer fist here by Nurmagomedov.
Nice defense.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That's a way to leave an impression on the judges, and big picture, I think, could set him up for future success in the next round.
Stop. Take a deep breath and relax. Want to look to finish this one. You have to put the pressure on this guy. Move forward behind head movement. Keep your jab nice and long. Follow up.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
We have arrived at the fourth round. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Chimaev's eye now closing up. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Nurmagomedov. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. And look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets...
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Oh, right into mount.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's gonna have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling, because this guy is getting pieced up. Beautiful transition.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Nurmagomedov's back in side control. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Side control, side control.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Chimaev's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
30 seconds.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Final seconds of the round. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
I want you to go out there.
All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. I'm sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
Chimaev's in half guard. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up. Oh, he passes the half guard now.
Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. 1 minute to go in the fight. Chimaev's back in full guard.
Great submission defense.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, he keeps attacking that left eye. Now it's starting to close. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too. Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed, not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant. He looked dominant tonight in all areas of mixed martial arts. There is no question who is going to get their hand raised tonight when they get to the center of the octagon.